Now let's see the transit of Ketu into the sign of Leo for Taurus individuals when Ketu will be in the sign of Leo but in the 4th house. Now for Taurus rising sign people, Ketu is transiting into the 4th house in the sign of Leo. While from the 4th house, from the sign of Leo, it will be aspecting the 8th house, where not only is Ketu aspecting with his 5th aspect, but Jupiter will also be aspecting with his 7th aspect, as well as Saturn will be aspecting that sign and that house with its 10th aspect. The other thing, important thing is Ketu's 9th aspect, the gain making aspect, is on the Aries sign in the 12th house. Now what does this mean? Firstly, Ketu's presence in the 4th house in the sign of Leo, which means that you will have to take the leadership and accountability for a change or transformation for others rather than yourself. Ketu is a planet of negation, denial, absorption of the energies of the sign, of the house and the planet it is conjunct with. So depending on which planet Ketu is conjunct with in your natal chart, in the sign of Leo in the 4th house, those results will also play. However, the ability of the person, because Ketu is in Leo, to be able to take complete leadership decisions without thinking of others, without involving others, without taking wise counsel of others may not be possible, or it may be problematic, or it may not give you the best of results. Specifically connected to the domestic life, specifically connected to assets, specifically connected to speculative investments, also connected to you wanting to get into a domestic life kind of situation by through a strong commitment to others, or getting into a living relationship with somebody, or getting into a married life with somebody, or a legal contract with somebody. This is strongly negated, but with a transformative approach and a mutual benefit relationship, win-win, rather than what's in it for me alone. Because Ketu is a planet of been there, done that, then done also. Ketu will not allow you results of the domestic life and the 4th house without you thinking of others also. But surely a huge transformation, change in your domestic life, where the house you live in, the kind of investments you make, the kind of daily conveniences you have, it's all there and opportunities coming to you. Ketu's 5th aspect, the educative aspect and learning aspect, is on the 8th house, which means you will have to learn to transform yourself or be ready for a change or transformation, because the aspect is on the 8th house. So, and Ketu is about transformation, Ketu is about change. So there may be some disruptive opportunities which come to you, disruptive obstructions which also come to you. But when those disruptive opportunities come to you, is because Ketu is negating certain results and pointing you to a different direction. So if you are blindsided and if you are not ready to look at the different approach, different opportunity that the transit of Ketu is giving you while aspecting the 8th house, then you will lose the opportunity. Many times what we do, we keep trying to do one thing, we fail, and we keep trying to do the same thing again and again and again, many times with the same approach, and we don't get results. So either you have to change the direction, the tangent completely, or change the way you look at things, change your way of or transform your way of looking at things, of how the solution will be coming in, how to solve problems. Only then you will be able to handle things. So the 8th house will throw up disruptions, challenges, obstructions from time to time, but you will have to use the transformative, the change approach of Ketu to be able to handle it. And using wise counsel which Jupiter is giving you through its 7th aspect on its own sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, mind you, is the sign of higher learning. So without higher learning, ready to learn through your experiences, ready to learn from wise counsel, you may not be able to handle that obstruction or that new opportunity very well. And because Saturn's 10th aspect, the karma aspect, the 10th aspect of career is also on the 8th house. So any of those who have a career related to the 8th house areas, they will be able to do very well if they have a transformative thinking, they have a change thinking, they are ready to move in a different tangent, in a different direction, and with wise counsel, looking at seeking wise counsel from others before you take a decision. So keep that in mind. And because Ketu's 9th aspect, the gain making aspect, is on the Aries sign, but in the 12th house, transformation or change coming in through thinking of how you're looking at the 12th house energies. So if you're working in a team, be ready to work in an individual role. But on the flip side, if you're in an individual role now, an opportunity may come in which may transform you to start working in a team role. So be ready for that.
12th house aspect means be ready to solve problems which come from the 12th house. So problems with foreign consultants, problems with foreign companies, problems in foreign lands may also be there for you. So keep that in mind. Transform your thinking, have high ambition, but with a thought process of doing for others and being charitable, which the 12th house represents. Then you will get fantastic results in this transit of Ketu into the sign of Leo.